How do you make promoters want to book you, right? You've got to bring a crowd, have your own sound, and be professional. Let's dig into this because a lot of people are asking me, how do I get gigs? How does that work, right? I would say don't expect big gigs right away. You got to start small, yeah? So start small. Try to think about it from the promoter's point of view. If you can put yourself in their shoes, it will really help you. So let's imagine you're a promoter for a second, right? And some guy or girl comes up to you and they say they want to be a DJ, all right? Do they have any social media presence? No. Are they known? No. Did they make any tracks? No. Ask yourself honestly, would you book that person? Unless you were their mate, of course, which is a whole different thing. So you've got to ask yourself these questions, yeah? And once you start thinking about it from the promoter's point of view, you'll start to understand, because he's or she is trying to make a living, right? And that's how they need to do it, put bums in seats, right? They need to sell tickets. So, okay, how are you going to do that if you're not known? Well, first you start building your social media up. That's going to be key, right? Start building your social media up so that when they look at your page, they see that your branding's on point, that, you know, you are having conversations, you've got fans engaging with you, and you've got to build that up. So I would probably build my social media up a little bit first before approaching promoters, because, you know, they want to see that you're active on there and you're doing stuff. Let's say you live in a town and there's a club near you. Hopefully there is anyway, or there's a club in the next town. Please God, let there be a club, because they're all shutting down so fast, there's nothing left. So what I would do is I would start making an effort to go to that club every single time they have an event that is in your style musically, right? So every time they have a drum and bass event, go to that club. And I'm talking about small clubs, because the chances of you going to Printworks and getting booked is very, very small, right? I'm not saying it's impossible, who knows, but I would definitely suggest that you go to a small club and start there that plays D&B jungle or the music you're into, whether it's house, whatever it is. Go to the club, always have a USB on you with a mix. Just do it, no matter what. Always do it. Have a few of them in your pocket and just keep them with you at all times. So start off by going to this club regularly, and if you can, even better, always try to bring a few of your mates. You're young. If you're in your 20s or under 20s or even under 35, you've got loads of friends. You can take them to a club. That's when everyone goes clubbing anyway. So bring people with you, because what's going to happen if you do this regularly over time in a small club, that promoter is going to notice you, and eventually you're going to be able to say, hi, I'm so-and-so. Yeah, I love your club, mate. I'm here every week. I bring my mates. You know what I mean? We spend our money here. We love the music. We love your D&B lineup. And you don't want to push any further than that. Just get to know them so that you get to a situation, him or her, where you're saying hello and they realize you're a regular. Then the next thing you can do is you can say, once you've got to know them, there's a little bit of a relationship in place. There's nothing stopping you saying, when he's not busy, give him a second, find a moment where he seems to be peaceful, because promoters are very busy. Say, by the way, I just want to say thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Oh, mate, by the way, for your car ride home, here's a USB. I'm a DJ. Anytime you want me to play for you as an opener, I'll play for free. I would just love to. It'd be an honor. You know, that's something you can do. The next thing you could always do and say is, by the way, I have started, if you're thinking like, what can I do as an idea of content? Here's a great way to get people engaged. Why don't you start a Facebook group or a group that is, you know, all about your favorite clubs or your club, things I like about the clubs that I go to. So let's say you name 5 clubs and you decide, I'm going to do posts about these clubs. I'm going to hashtag the club at the club, so they're mentioned always. You could certainly do that, and you could say, oh, I talk about your club on my social media all the time, because he'll say, oh, so who are you? So yeah, it's really important to do that. So yeah, that's a couple of ideas. I hope that helps. I am going to talk about this in a lot more deeper detail when I do workshops, if we do this again, but I'm just giving you a general overview for now about this.